If you are struggling financially right now, you just got lucky and clicked on the best video that you are going to see all year. So I'm about to share with you a spiritual perspective on how you can dramatically up-level your financial situation. Because quite honestly, you deserve it and it's about time. So I want to start off this video by saying I struggled financially. I did not grow up with a lot of money. I had to overcome my own subconscious programs in relation to money. So if you are watching this video and if you are drawn to this video, please understand that I started off in a similar situation that you may be in right now. So if I can transform, you can transform. And luckily, you don't need to take a lot of excessive action. This is not about having to wake up every day at 5 a.m., although go for it if you want. This is really about understanding who you are and making a radical mindset shift. Now, by the end of the video, if you are truly as invested in this work as I am, I highly recommend continuing your learning and enrolling in the Clear Your Money Blocks workshop. So this is a mindset approach to manifesting money by clearing out the subconscious blocks that are getting in the way at this moment in time, which is the reason why you're not seeing that wealth and abundance come in, and reprogramming so you can start to manifest money much faster and much easier. So the information for that will be down below. In addition, if you're interested in enrolling in all of the online courses at Ignite Your Soul Self-Mastery School, which includes the Clear Your Money Blocks workshop, everything right now is 40% off. The Ultimate Spiritual Reboot, which is a bundle of all the courses, is 40% off. I will also leave the link down below. But let's jump into today's video. So first off, you deserve to be financially independent and financially abundant. That took me a long time to really understand for myself. Because of all of these beliefs that I accumulated, I always thought that if you have money, you're selfish. If you have money, you're evil or bad in some way. But when we start to challenge these thoughts and we challenge these beliefs and we get to the root of who we actually are as spiritual beings, every single one of us, at our core, we are really, truly energy. And money is also energy. And so the big transformation that occurred is when I learned that I needed to stop putting money on a freaking pedestal. I kept putting money on this pedestal above me. And because of this, and what I understand about energy, is that when we put something above us, we create fear and we create separation. So we're always apart from it. For the longest period of time, I was always apart from money, wanting it, longing for it, thinking I didn't deserve it, thinking it was also somehow bad and felt guilty that I wanted it in the first place. Who you are at your core, the energy that you embody, is the same as money. Your mind and your ego creates a label. And this label you deem as more important than yourself. And because of this, you create fear and you create separation. So the story of the ego is lack and separation. The story of the soul is wholeness and completion. It is one, it is unity. And that is what we truly are. And this is really what it means to come into this physical world and create and expand, is we are taught a lie that everything that we want and everything that we desire is separate from us. And this is why often we as humans suffer, because we have all these desires, we don't know how to attain them, and we fall into a lower vibration, which just keeps us further apart from it. But the reality is that the problem begins when we look at money from a flawed perspective. We look at money as something that is bad, that is evil, or we look at it as something that is going to give us all of this power. And in reality, it is none of this. Money is us. We are money. We are energy. Money is energy. And this is also a principle that you can apply to all other areas of life as well, is to stop putting things on pedestals. From a spiritual perspective, everything is equal. Everything is one. Our ego likes to deem things as either good or bad, high or low, up or down, and the list goes on. And because of this, because our mind creates in this physical world, we are looking at money through the lens of the ego, which is fear-based, it's lacking. So every time we look at money through the lens of the ego, we create more and more separation, and we wonder why money is slipping through our fingers. We wonder why money is so hard to attain. When we step into spirituality, When we understand who we are at our core, we are love. We are unconditional love. So we have a soul inside of this physical body. And luckily, this soul is connected to divine intelligence, divine wisdom. And when we tap into that energy, we become the frequency of abundance. And when we become that frequency and we hold that frequency for an extended period of time, what begins to happen is we have something called inspired action. So instead of being in our ego and excessively trying to make money because we are trying to validate the false sense of self and create some sort of false external power, what we're doing is we are embodying our true nature. We are holding that energy. We are harnessing that energy because it's our truth. So naturally, it's going to feel good to do this. As we allow ourselves to step more and more into our soul, we relinquish the mind-made concepts around money, which are fear-based. And we recognize and we see, right? We see through our soul what money really is. And from that perspective, we drop the fear. Because the money is no longer on the pedestal. The money is not something that is going to give us external power. The money is who we are already. We were never actually separated from our inherent abundance. But we came into this physical world and we often took on the mindsets and the patterns and the beliefs of the people who raised us. So as we surrender more and more into our true nature, we step into the frequency of love, which is naturally the frequency of abundance. And through that, we step into what is called inspired action. So this is also a big question that comes up is, okay, well, what do I just sit there and, feel money or feel that I'm abundant? To a degree, yes. But what will happen from this frequency, because there's going to be so much energy moving through you, is you will be inspired to take action. That action is going to yield you a much more positive result than if you were in your ego trying to force financial freedom from a place of lack and from a place of separation. So like I said at the beginning of the video, this is something that I explain in the Clear Your Money Blocks workshop. So we go into EFT tapping sessions where we tap on the meridian points in your body, which is actually blocking the life force energy, prana, from moving through and allowing you to be in that frequency. In addition, we look at reprogramming the subconscious mind, and I also offer some guided meditations in there as well. So if you guys are interested in the Clear Your Money Blocks workshop, you can start doing this starting today. The information will be down below. And as always, I like to mention, if you are someone who knows you prefer to work with someone one-on-one, like a coach or a mentor, I do have a 3-week and a 6-week coaching program. The information is going to be down below. But again, you are someone that deserves abundance. So stop believing that you don't. Stop believing that it is so difficult for you to attain. Stop believing that money is the root of all evil, because it really is not. It is energy. You are energy. It is no different than attracting something that you would deem small into your life. The only reason why money feels difficult for you right now is because you have it on a pedestal. You are making this thing, which is just energy, more important than yourself. And because of this, you're suffering and you're creating separation. So I encourage you to really look at this from a new perspective. Take off the lens of the ego, step into the soul, and see how close this abundance has been this entire time. So I hope that this video today was helpful for you guys. If it was, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Go down below, subscribe, hit the bell to get my notifications. If you guys are interested in, like I said, the online courses or personal one-on-one coaching, my information is down below. But I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you soon. Take care.